Coach DeBoer told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
All this build-up for this great playoff game. What a way to start the electricity. Taking the opening kick back to the house. This building is on fire. That sideline electric. All the momentum on that side.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence. One of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Switch it. First play looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Meadows. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Wow, they're wasting no time going for the jugular here. First snap of the game, and they're taking a big shot down the field. You love the aggressive nature of the play caller. Clearly all week they saw this in the game plan, the opportunity to take a shot early in the game, and they do.
Makes the catch in his space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, tied, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense out there for their first possession. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
The pressure's on. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Great defense here.
Outside. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he throws it deep. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Gators.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A solid start for this Alabama quarterback, and so many great Crimson Tide guys at this position over the years, Joel, but not all of them have had postseason success.
And yet, Chris, that's the standard at Alabama. It's about the titles. This is a program that expects to win national championships, and if you're going to put on that jersey and you're going to play this position, that's the standard. What a moment and an opportunity for this quarterback to go out there and reach that standard.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands, it's Brown. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what.
It's caught. He's breaking free. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on fourth. And here inside the 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. They'll run it here. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Once you cross the 50, in many cases, it's 4-down territory. It is for this offense here, and they're able to pick it up.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And we get a stoppage here for the injured Alabama player. Senior linebacker. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Now whistles here. Looks like they've got a player down on the field. Athletic trainers come out to check out the situation, and we'll take a timeout. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside. Aggressive at this moment. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. They'll run it from the gun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking for a receiver. Hits the ground. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gay. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting into the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a minute.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football. The Gators offense retakes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Crosses the 10-yard line. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
On the slide, he didn't get past the marker. It's going to be 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the 1st down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target. And
it's caught. He's got room. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they bubbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. With the catch, it's Gay. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Oh, we almost had a big man touchdown there. Look at him rumbling down the field. Huge gain off of that scoop. Great job knocking the ball loose here, creating a turnover. And then it's the big guy rumbling down the field. Beautiful job by the...
Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And let's check in with Holly Rowe our sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is a guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. The Gators are on the move here. Handoff in a single back formation. Got an opening here.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this, run the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. After the run, there's a man down injured on the field. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
And this time it's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And now the Gators will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. And he's got it. No problem. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. Two quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to the... Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's the sophomore defensive tackle. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's third down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here we go on 4th down. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now, this has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant clap.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up, and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. After the interception, we do have an injured player to check out. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him right at the 24.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. He shreds the tackle. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a quarterback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very...
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Past the 30. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a 1st down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Hey, they're playing well.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Makes the catch and has space. Breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go hyper fast. Why not try? It's the playoffs. It's do or die.
So the chunk play gets the first down and brings us to the 2-minute timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Working clock with the ground game. He's got a crease. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw these seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, this is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. He's in the clear. Goes out of bounds. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
It's a quarterback keeper. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers, their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They feed the fullback this time. Touch. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Warren. And they convert on. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit. Split backfield here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Now Nebraska will call timeout. That's their last. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect again. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, climbed this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. It's the Florida Gators against the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Arizona State head coach told me pregame, this is what this team has prepared for all season long. They opened the season as a heavy favorite, but they've had a target on their back each and every week. It has been difficult to remain undefeated and ready to rock, but here they are. Coach said he told his team in the locker room, all the expectations are on you. My only expectation is that you support each other, look at the men around you, and make sure you're there for each other during the game. Preseason expectations, target on the back, but execution is the focus here tonight. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. The drive in good position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got space. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Gators are looking to keep this drive going. Now they call a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder.
Clean toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. To bootleg here. It's a quick grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find the seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense. This has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run because
he'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And tackled after a small pickup there. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes the rush. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him.
Keeping it on the ground here. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown! We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it to the left. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. All right, 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page. Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement, and it allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you can tell there was no denying him that 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Florida. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Chris, this is what you work on so hard in the offseason, are these timing routes, in particular in this point on the field.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Got an opening here. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.